Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video on Lightning Web Component Development series on AppXRs. So in our previous videos, we have learned about how Lightning Component works, how we can use it, how we can use it on different targets, how it can coexist with Aura component, what are the benefits of using it, and much more, right? So from my previous videos, you might be having a good idea about all these things now. But in this video, we'll learn about some very cool live examples in Lightning Web Component that you'll be using in your day-to-day task. So in this video, I will be having 3 examples using Lightning Web Components. We'll be having a list of records. That is I would say this is going to be the most usable thing as a developer by you to generate a list of records. So I'll show you how you can generate list of records in your Lightning Web component. Second thing is going to be how you can create notifications using a Lightning Web component. So I'll show you how you will be able to create notification alerts in your Lightning Web component. And third, which is not most usual thing to do, but maybe if you will have sometime this kind of requirement, then definitely you will be using it. So third will be how you can display a map in your Lightning Web component. Okay, so we'll be building everything from scratch. I'll show you how to write Apex, LWC, how to put it on page. So everything is gonna be there. All right. So okay, let's start this video then. So first we will start with the list component. So let me quickly open my VS Code. Awesome. So this is my VS Code, guys. So first I'll be creating a list of records, and for that I need Apex as well. And in this project I'm not having any Apex, so let's create one. Okay. So to create a new Apex, first I'll do Command Shift P because I'm using Mac. If you are using Windows, then please use Control instead of Command. Wherever I say Command, you have to use Control instead of that if you're using Mac. Okay. So first I'll press Command Shift P and I'll use a command here to create Apex class. Here it is. I'll name it, let's name it account controller. Okay. And here is our class. Okay, we don't need constructor here. Okay, so in this class, I will create a function which will return list of records to our Lightning Web component. Okay, so what you can do for that, you can simply create a function like public static list of account. Let's name it get ACC list. Okay. Okay, now here I will simply return a query, select ID, name, let's take phone, let's take rating as well from account, and let's have it in descending order of name or maybe created date. So let's have it like order by created it. Okay, so our query is ready. Now to use it in the Lightning Web component, you have to make it Aura enabled. You have to use annotation. So I'll use Aura enabled, and we'll be wiring it up. So we'll be using cacheable true here. Okay, so Apex class is ready now. Now we'll create a component. Okay, so let's create a new Lightning Web component first. I'm doing Command Shift P, create Lightning Web component. Let's name it get account list. Get account list is here. Okay, so first we'll have the meta from our existing file to make it exposed. Where is our component? Here it is. So I'll just quickly remove it and paste the meta from that previous file and then close this one. Okay, get account list, here it is. So let's start with JavaScript part. Let's try to bind that apex first. Okay, so to bind that apex, we can do import. This is import acc list from, then we have to give the reference of that method. So we can do it like salesforce slash apex slash account controller and get acc list. Okay, and here as I have to use wire, so I have to add wire here first. Okay, then here we will do wire get acc list. Okay, and let's have it in accounts. Okay, so we have retrieved the account list now from apex to this JavaScript wire. Okay, now on the HTML side, we'll be using this accounts data to create a loop of record, which will be displaying basically list of records on the output on the UI. Okay, so for that we will use template for each loop. Okay, so first let's try to, okay, first let's create the template, then we'll add some style and other stuff to make it a little bit beautiful, I would say. So to create a loop, you can simply use the template tag and template for each. Okay, then you have to use account.data because we have used wire. So from this wire property, we need data only. So we'll use accounts.data, and using for column item, we can create item of it. Let's say account, which we'll be using in the child tags of this template tag. Okay, so maybe we can have lightning layout and lightning layout item as well to display account name here. Okay, so let's do it like this. So first I will add lightning layout. Okay, then I will add item here, lightning layout item. Okay, and in this let's have that account. Okay, so we'll do name, and we will use account.name, and underneath that we'll add another value. So let's add a new line, and then we can add phone, and here we can have account.phone. Now you might be noticing this warning red line here, so let's see like what is wrong. So it says spacing and sections, the basic element in the lightning layout component. Okay, so this lightning layout, it is closing here, then lightning layout item is here. Okay, so in a loop we need a unique key, I would say, or maybe you can have it as an ID as well. So here what we can do is we can just simply add an anchor tag here, and let's say okay, and maybe we can have account ID here, and we can make it clickable. Okay, so here we'll have key, and we can have account ID here, account.id. Okay, and we can display it like let's have it like this, account.id here, Okay, just a second. Okay, so we have added the key element here as account ID, and now this account anchor tag will be making this name and phone number uh, a link basically, and href link. We are not redirecting it to anywhere here, so that's why we are using hash here in the href. Otherwise, if you would like to redirect it to a specific location, then you can change the URL here. Maybe if you'd like to redirect it to a specific page, let's say an account page, so you can have the account URL here, and dynamically you can add the account ID there as well. Okay, so for now we won't be redirecting it to anywhere. Now let me quickly deploy it. Push source to org and override all conflicts. Okay, it is deployed now. Now let's go to our org and edit page. Let's create a new page for that. So I'll be having 3 columns there to display 3 different examples. Okay, so new page, let's name it miscellaneous, and let's have 3 region column, finish, and here we'll add the component get account list. Okay, let's save it, activate, and here we'll add it to our application, which is Salesforce Bolt. Okay, so it is getting activated, but before that we have to make sure we are having few accounts in our org, because I don't think so in this org we are having any account here. So let's see. Okay, we are having a sample account here, so let's create few more account. Okay, so let's go to accounts and open it in new tab, and here let's quickly create some accounts. Okay, and in phone let's create another one. Okay, so we'll be having 3 accounts now. Let me refresh it. So here you can see name, phone number, and as we have used anchor tag, so that's why it is like a clickable link here. Okay, now let's make this layout a little bit beautiful. So for that we'll go to component library, and this is the link, and from here we will just copy the code of the lightning card. Okay, so we'll go to lightning, search for card, and let's search for card with narrow variant. Okay, so this is a card, and we will quickly have this from here, copy, and we will paste it here. So we don't need button icon, so let's remove this thing from here and let's paste it at the end of this. Okay, this looks good now. Okay, so let's add the title. So in this example the title will be account list, right? And let's deploy it quickly. Okay, so it is deployed now. Now let me show you the beautified output. So this was the previous one, and now it looked like this. But we need some padding as well. So for padding you need to go to Lightning Design System, open this first link, lightningdesignsystem.com, search for padding, and here it is. And now here we will search for padding around. This is location around, and Let's have maybe medium one. Okay, so we'll use this class, copy it from here, and we'll paste it here, deploy it again. Okay, it is getting deployed here. All right, sometimes it might take time based on the internet connectivity, or if you have any error. So it says push source scratch out an override conflict, and it exit code 1. Okay, let me try to have it in a separate div tag instead. Alright, let me try to deploy it again. No, I believe there's something wrong with my org, maybe. Okay, it is not getting deployed due to this strange error. Okay, so I have just undo my changes and it deployed successfully. Let me try again. Okay, now let me try to add that padding from here. All right, so I will add it here. This is the closing tag. And let's try to close it here. Okay, we will do a quick deploy again. We might be missing the sequence of a closing tag. Okay, now let's check out the example again. All right, now it is looking good. So this was the first example in today's video where you learn like how you can display a list of records. You can create a table here. It is completely up to you, up to your requirement. Just follow the SLDS, follow the Lightning Web Component library, and you will be having everything, right? Okay, now the second will be how you can create alerts, confirm, and prompt module using your Lightning Web Component. Okay, so we'll be having another component where I'll show you how you can create alert, prompt, and confirm module in your Lightning Web Component. Okay, so let me quickly go to my VS Code, create Lightning Web Component. Let's name it notifications, LWC maybe. Okay, first thing first, we'll copy the metadata from any existing file, right? This is notifications, paste it here. Now we are good with metadata. Okay, so for that you need to first import those modules in your JavaScript file. So we will import alert, prompt, and confirm. There are 3 modules that can be imported. For that you can simply do lightning alert from lightning alert. Okay, I did a spelling mistake, sorry. Now it is fine, and then we will import lightning prompt from lightning slash prompt. Okay, and at the end we will import lightning confirm from lightning slash confirm. All right, so we have imported them. Now let's have the UI. So on the UI side, guys, I'll be just creating three different buttons: confirm, prompt, and alert one. Okay, and on the click of time I'll show you how you can display these things. Okay, so first let me just quickly copy the lightning card from my previous component, because the component should look good. So we have just copied this lightning card. Okay, awesome. And here we will change the text title. Let's make it notifications. Okay, this look good. Now here on the UI side we won't be doing much. Okay, we'll just have three buttons. So for buttons also you can go to lightning design system, search for button. Here it is. So this is lightning button, and we can use this one, brand one, to, or maybe just neutral one, to display different buttons. Okay, so from here I will be having code for this neutral button. I will paste it here. So this is going to be my first button. Okay, and let's change it to on handle alert. Okay, and in label I will add alert. Then I will add another button. We need two more, so let's just quickly copy and paste it. Okay, so here we will use confirm, and the third one prompt. So this will be handle confirm and handle prompt now. Okay, now on the JavaScript side we need to create those three functions first. Okay, and these are going to be asynchronous request whenever you will be using the handle alert, handle you can use it in handle confirm as well, and in handle prompt as well. Okay, so for that we'll be using async and await in JavaScript. This is also part of the latest JavaScript, I would say, which you should be using. So here we will be creating a synchronous function which is handle alert. Okay, and here we'll use await lightning alert dot open. It will just open an alert box, and there we'll be able to pass few parameters, like we can pass message, let's say sample alert message. You can also have theme, which is going to be error in that case. Okay, so this is going to be your theme for error. And next you can also add label, which in this case I am just adding alert label, alert header. All right, now we will use then. Okay, and the fat arrow then, and let's have a log, console.log. So in alert we'll be just having a single action, which is to close that alert, right? So that's why we have used a single action in then. Okay, then we can use the similar way. We'll be using, let me just quickly copy it, because the handle confirm and handle prompt is also using the similar kind of a functionality. There might be some slightly changes, so we will do it handle confirm. All right, then here in handle confirm, you need to fetch a result, right? Because whenever you will be having that confirm box, there will be two options like maybe OK and cancel. So you have to fetch result of it. Okay, so here what you can do is you can simply have a constant, you can name it anything. Okay, for this demo only I'm just having result. So lightning confirm dot open. Okay, let's change the message theme, let's keep success, let's name it confirm header, and here you can have it like this, the result of that confirm module, which will be in this result parameter. Okay, now the third is handle prompt. So in prompt also you will be just prompting the user, right? So for that you can use it like lightning prompt dot open message error, and let's make it prompt header. Okay, and in this prompt you can have a default value as well, because whenever you will prompt it, so there will be a input to have the value. Okay, and using default value you can fill a value by default in that input as the prompt result. Okay, so now and then you will be using result, and here we will do result, and we will have same result here. And that reminds me about a mistake we did in the previous confirm model, because in confirm model we won't be having then here to fetch the result, because we will be automatically fetching it here. Okay, so we can remove this and this as well. So this is the code in JavaScript. Now let me quickly deploy it. All right, so while deploying it, we are getting this error, no module name lightning confirm found. So here it is not able to find these two modules. Can you guess why? I'll give you 5 seconds to think about it. So if you have thought about the case sensitivity issue, so yes, you're right here. So here the lightning is in small character instead of the capital. Lightning confirm. Now it should look, now it look good, and that should work now. Okay, we are still having an error which says why it is giving us the same error again. Lightning, so we might be having some, we might be having another case sensitivity issue here. Okay, we did a spelling mistake this time. Awesome, it is deployed now. Let's go to our org and add the middle pane with this new component. Okay, so component name was notification LWC. Here it is. We are having 3 button. Let's quickly save it and see the output. Okay, so it is saved. Let me refresh it once. Okay, so in this alert window, you'll be having this kind of alert. Okay, we are having prompt header in this alert, so I think something is not right. In this confirm, we are having confirm, which will give us okay or cancel. We'll check alert later. Okay, let me open it here, console, let me clear it. So here we are having sample confirm message. If you will hit OK, the result will be true. If you will hit cancel, the result will be false. In prompt, we are not getting anything. And in alert, we are getting prompt somehow. So let's quickly check it out. So this is handle alert. And here, okay, let me copy it from here. Handle alert is having this handle alert, handle confirm, and handle. Okay, so the name we messed up with the name. So this should be handle prompt. Okay, let me quickly deploy it again. It is deployed now. Let's try to see the output. Now we are having alert box. In alert, you won't be having anything. You will be just having this single button just to alert user. Okay. And on the OK button, you'll be having alert close if you'd like to perform any action which should trigger after the user close this alert, then you can have it. On confirm, as I told you, whenever you need a confirmation, maybe while submitting a form, clicking on a checkbox, like if you have remember that I accept checkbox. So in some websites, it is having a confirmation as well for that I accept terms and condition checkbox thing. Okay, so here you can also have OK and cancel. And in prompt, you can have the input where you can take input from user. So let's say hello, and if I will click OK, so you will be having that same output here, right? So that was the second demo of this video, guys, and now we are moving towards the third demo of this video, which would be a very rare case. Maybe some of you might not get chance in your developer career to do that thing, but if you need to do it, if you get this kind of strange requirement to display a map somewhere, then definitely this is going to be a useful example, a useful demo for that as well. Okay, so now let me show you how you can create a map, how you can display a map in your Lightning Web Component. Okay, so for that, let's create a Lightning Web Component first. So we will do create Lightning Web Component, and here let's name it map LWC. First thing first, we'll just do copy and paste here. Okay, I think we did not copy. Yeah, copy and paste. So we are good with the meta file now. Now, as I told you in my previous videos as well, before building anything new, any new component in your Lightning Web Component, you need to search for that specific tool in the library, because that library is already having a good collection of elements that can be reused. Like I showed you for button, we have used lighting card, inputs, and many other things as well. So let's search for map. So here you will be able to find this map. Okay, so this is a tag for map where you can simply use this lightning map. Then you just need to pass markers. You'll be able to pass location, title, description, icon, value, type, map icon as well. And here, as you can see, there is an example of how you can generate map markers in JavaScript as well. There's an example of class as well. You can simply just copy and paste it from here directly. And do we have output as well? No, unfortunately, it is not giving us the output. Otherwise, I have shown you here only. Now let me show you how you can create the same thing in your Lightning Web Component. So for that, let's copy this from here and paste it here. And also, there was a property if you would like to show footer in the maps. For that, you just need to do it like show footer. By default the value will be true. If you would like to make it false, then you can have is equal to false. Okay, now on the back end, let's load this map on connected callback. So we'll do connected callback. We will have map markers here. Okay, now in this map marker we'll do this dot map marker is equal to, okay, let's close it, and here I will be adding multiple locations, okay, to display different marks on that map. So to add locations, you can simply use the location attribute here. So for that you just need to do location and colon, and then you can have location here. Let's say city. Of course you can make this values dynamic as well, but just for the sake of this demo I'm just having static values. Okay, you just have to make sure you are having proper data here. So postal code, state, in state you can have state code, and in street let's have local street. Okay, then we'll add comma. Then what should be the title of this location? You can also customize that. Okay, so for this location, even though you can, you know, change the title of the Google headquarters and make it in your name, but that is going to be on that specific lightning web component. Okay, it is not going to change the actual location title. Okay, let me remove it manually. So title Salesforce bold. Same way you can add description. That's how I'm here, and of course you can add icon. So let's have account icon here, and the same way you can add multiple locations. Okay, so for that, so this was the location tag here. So for that you just need to add a comma here. Okay, and then you will be able to add another location like this. So I'll just simply copy it from here and I will paste it here. Okay, let me put it like this. I think I am missing, okay, like this. And here also we will have a closing one like this. All right, so let's just change the street maybe, and let's name it test location. In description we will just add success icon. Let's be what it is now. Let's push it to the org and hope we won't be having any error. Awesome, so it has been added to the org now. Now we will add another tab, the last section here for this specific component, which will be giving us a map with two different locations. So let's search for the component which is map LWC. Okay, and here you can see the output as well. Let me quickly go there, save, let's go back. Okay, and here you can see the output. This is basically a map coming from the same Google Map API you're using on maps.google.com. So there is satellite map as well, the normal map. You can see Google here, and you can of course zoom in, zoom out. Okay, and when you will be click on location, so it will be having the title and the description as well, like this. and underneath it you will be having list of locations, and by clicking on this button it will just directly redirect you to the maps.google.com to have this map in a new tab on full screen, right? So that's how you can add a map in your Lightning Web Component. Still, it is a rare requirement, but who knows, you might have it in your next project. So that it is for today, guys. So these were a few examples. These were few examples using Lightning Web Components, and there are some really other interesting things also you can try just for testing purpose or learning purpose. Just explore the Lightning Web Component library. There are multiple components like this map one, which can be used, which can be reused in your Lightning Web Component, right? So if you like this video, guys, subscribe to the channel will be awesome. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.